Hey guys, real quick, but it's that time again. I need your input for Dead Last, but not just any Dead Last. No, this is a very special episode. You see, on July 2nd, this channel has its 7th birthday, and I want to celebrate. Since the very first ever video was a Friday the 13th video, I wanted to do something Jason-oriented in order to call back to that. And a while back, a commenter named John Wesley Davison had a great idea. He suggested that we rank all the various looks of Jason Voorhees. So that's what we're doing, and you're all invited. All of YouTube is asked to rank the looks of Jason and send me your list. First off, here's the candidates. Jason number 1 is young Jason, as he appeared in the first movie, as portrayed by Ari Lehman. He's like 10 years old, bald, and covered in seaweed. Jason number 2 is Sackhead Jason from Part 2, played by both Warrington Gillette and Steve Dash. He's got that bag on his face and those stylish overalls, and when revealed, long locks of hair and some facial growth. Jason number 3 is Burly Jason from Part 3, the first time that we saw him with the hockey mask. He's played by Richard Booker and has that creepy smile at the end and lost all that Part 2 hair. Jason 4 is the stock model Jason from Part 4 and has that distinct Tom Savini created face. His look is somewhat similar to Part 3 until he's unmasked and is portrayed by Ted White. Jason 5 is of course not really Jason, but Roy Jason from Part 5, but we're counting him. He still has the Jason look, and the mask has those blue stripes, and even though Dick Wyand played Roy while wearing the mask, it was mainly Tom Morga in the role. Jason number 6 is Zombie Jason from Jason Lives, and he's the most corpsey looking out of all of them here, like freshly zombified, and played by CJ Graham, except for like 1 or 2 bits. Jason 7 is Backbone Jason from The New Blood, and he's the most deteriorated of the lot, due to being underwater for like 10 years, and marks the first time that he's played by Kane Hodder. Jason 8 is Pumpkin Face Jason, as he terrorizes New York in Part 8 and was again played by Kane Hodder, but sports an entirely new costume and kisser. Jason number 9 is Melt Mask Jason from Jason Goes to Hell, and we don't see his face since his mask is now merged into his head a bit, and this marks the 3rd time that Kane would play him. Jason 10 is the initial look from Jason X, Crew Cut Jason, and he's got more hair than normal and less of a zombie look than you'd expect, and would again be Kane Hodder. Jason 11 is still from Jason X, but it's now Uber Jason, the upgraded version from later in the film. He's more cyborg-oriented and chromey with red eyes. Jason number 12 is Frankenstein Jason from Freddy vs. Jason, and he's somewhat taller than before, has a more streamlined look, and a bit of hair. And once again, we don't see his face, and he's portrayed by Ken Kersinger. And our final entry is Jason 13, Farmer Jason from the 2009 remake, and the part is taken over by Derek Mears, and our guy is now even bigger, and once again, fully human. So there's 13 possibilities. What I need now is for you to write out these 13 looks and rank them, with your favorite being number 1, and your least favorite in dead last, number 13. Now, please don't put your rankings in the comments down below because I won't be able to count those. All you have to do is send me an email at themovietimelinesguy@gmail.com. Make sure it's Movie Timelines Guy. A lot of people send it to Movie Timeline Guy, but it's the Movie Timelines Guy @gmail.com with your ranking, and make sure to include your name and how you'd like to be credited in the video. You have 2 weeks to do this. I'll accept the rankings all the way until Friday, June 16th, and the video will be posted on July 2nd, the channel's 7th birthday. So get those sent in and have your voice heard.